Assalamualaikum and good morning, my dear students. I hope that you all are fine and doing well, and I really hope that you are taking good care of yourself and your family as well. My dear students, today we are going to start new topic, that is unit number 4, climate change. In today's lesson, we'll read textbook page number 38, 39 and 40. Students, do you remember in the previous class you have read about weather and climate change? And I hope that you must know the answers of these questions. Question number 1 is, what is weather? Weather is the day-to-day changes in temperature, rainfall, cloud and wind in an area. Second question is, what does climate means? Climate is the usual weather in a place during the year. These are learning objectives of today's topic. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to define and describe climate change and the greenhouse effect. You should be able to use diagram to understand and explain greenhouse effect. Students, you should be able to interpret the meaning of greenhouse effect. You should be able to derive information and explanations from diagram. Main points of today's topic are: climate is the usual weather in a place during the year. Weather is the day-to-day changes in temperature, rainfall, cloud, and wind in an area. A change in the world's normal climate patterns is called a climate change. Global warming is the increase in Earth's temperature. Our Earth is surrounded by various gases like oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. These gases are called atmosphere. A greenhouse is made up of glass. It is used to grow plants like flowers and vegetables. Sun shines through the atmosphere during the day and warms up the earth's surface, which cools at night, releases heat back into the air. Some heat is trapped by greenhouse gases. This is called greenhouse effect. Students, following terms are being used in the topic, so let's define these. Climate. Climate is the usual weather in a place during the year. For example, in Sindh province, the summers are hot with temperatures often over 46 degrees Celsius. The winters are cool and 15 till 18 centimeter of rain falls each year. Weather. Weather is the day-to-day changes in temperature, rainfall, cloud, and wind in an area. Weather can change a lot within a very short time. For example, it could be windy during the night, raining in the morning, and sunny in the afternoon, all in one place. Climate change. Climate change simply means a change in the world's normal climate patterns. The climate could get colder, wetter, or warmer. For example, this happens naturally over a very long period of time, like hundreds of years. It can be hundreds of years. However, scientists think that humans are causing climate change to happen much more quickly than normal. Global warming. The recent increase in the world's temperature that is believed to be caused by the increase of certain gases such as carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Our Earth is surrounded by different gases like nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. These gases are called the atmosphere. The atmosphere is like a blanket that keeps the earth warm and stops it getting too hot or too cold. But, students, there is a problem. The way we live is making the earth hotter. Like people cutting down and burning trees for cooking and heating, and smoke comes out from factories and vehicles. Dear students, let's discuss about greenhouse effect. Do you know what is a greenhouse? It is also called a glass house, a shed like building in which plants are grown. You can see the picture of greenhouse. A greenhouse is made of glass. It has glass walls and a glass roof. It is used to grow and to protect plants from cold weather, such as flowers and vegetables. A greenhouse stays warm inside even during winter. Sunlight shines in and warms the plants and the air inside. But the heat is trapped by the glass and can't escape. So during the day, it gets warmer and warmer inside the greenhouse. At night, it is warmer inside the greenhouse than outside. Student, Students, the Earth's atmosphere or blanket does the same thing as a greenhouse. Like the gases in the Earth's atmosphere act in a similar way to the glass of a greenhouse. Like gases in the atmosphere, such as carbon dioxide, do what the roof of a greenhouse does. During the day, the sun shines through the atmosphere and the Earth's surface warms up in the sunlight. At night, the Earth's surface cools, releasing the heat back into the air, but some of the heat is trapped by the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. This is called the greenhouse effect. What are humans doing to make the greenhouse effect stronger? Students, do you know that scientists think that humans are causing too much carbon dioxide to be released into the air? Carbon dioxide is released when we burn fossil fuels. We have already read about fossil fuels in the previous lesson, and coal, oil, and gas are the types of fossil fuels. Cars, buses, trucks, and planes run on oil, and their fumes give off carbon dioxide into the air. Smoke from factories gives off carbon dioxide, and people are cutting down and burning trees. This is also releasing carbon dioxide into the air. Students, you can see in the first picture that Earth is surrounded by different gases like nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. And you know, most of the heat is absorbed by greenhouse gases and reflected in all directions, that is warming the earth. Carbon dioxide is also one of a greenhouse gas, and it make the earth warmer day by day. In the second picture, you can see that the vehicles are giving off smoke that is also increasing the carbon dioxide into the air. And in the third picture, you can see that the smoke is coming from factories that is giving off carbon dioxide, and this smoke is coming from burning from the fossil fuels. What might happen if the earth gets warmer? Students, do you know that if humans keep on producing too much carbon dioxide, the earth's temperature will keep rising? This means that the climate all over the world will change. Scientists also think that if the earth warms up too much, the polar ice caps will melt. You can see the picture of polar ice cap. This will cause sea levels to rise. If the sea levels rise, places that are on low ground, such as Karachi and some other coastal areas, will be underwater. Everyone would have to leave their homes and find another place to live. Businesses and farms would be flooded too. Another thing that might happen is that some places will become deserts. This means that there will be fewer places for people to live and grow their crops. Means to say that there will be less land for settlements and farming. So, the students, it is concluded that the humans are contributing too much in climate changes. So, what should be done to help to reduce the greenhouse effect? Students, we should use, we should burn less fossil fuels, and we should not cut and burn the trees and the forests. We should plant more and more trees to slow down the climatic changes. So, students, it's time to ask the plenary questions. Question number 1 is name the gases that are found in atmosphere. I'm going to repeat. Name the gases that are found in atmosphere. Question number 2 is what is a greenhouse used for? What is a greenhouse used for? Question number 3 is what are humans doing to make the greenhouse effect stronger? What are humans doing to make the greenhouse effect stronger? So, students, this is about the plenary. I hope you would be able to answer of these questions orally. You are not supposed to write the answers anywhere. Okay, my dear students, for more information about the topic, you can follow this YouTube link. With this is the end of today's lesson. Take very good care of yourself and people around you. Have a very good day and Allah Hafiz.